there, it's Lovely Scrappin here. I'm just doing a part 2 video to my other video called Homemade Ink Blending Tools. So that video was just about how I went about going and making this homemade ink blending tool, which was very easy and cheap to do. So this is my storage system for these ink blending tools. I just went to my local hardware store and they actually had a fishing department. So this is a fishing tackle, sort of a separated storage system here. So what I did was I got this, I put the little dividers in there, and it's the perfect depth for these ink blending tools. And I thought that was a great way to store them, and it kind of keeps your work surface clean if the bottom of your ink pads are a bit inked up. It just kind of keeps them separated in there. I also went ahead and for this example, this is Dusty Concord, I just put a sticky label on there, labeled it, and then I took a little mini label and inked it up with the Dusty Concord and put it on there. So when I'm looking down at it, I can see exactly the name of the ink foam that this is and the color it is, and I can get a good idea of what I need to grab. So also I wanted to just let you know, I found through YouTube, watching YouTube, I think the name, her YouTube channel is called What You Make It 1. I'll post a link to that. And anyway, she was doing a comparison of the Distress inks, and she did this little thing where she printed off a bunch of tags from her Cricut and inked them up and then put them in clear embossing powder and embossed the bottoms of them so you can see the different tones that it gives you with the embossing and then the regular ink itself when it's dry. So I thought that was an awesome way to just have all of your little ink comparisons there ready to go. I just hang mine up on my wall, and it's a great way to just refer to that. I also found actually on the Ranger website, this is a Tim Holtz Distress ink chart, and they've got versions that you just print off your computer. So that's what I did, and I just took a little stamp and stamped each of the colors in the corresponding name. And as you can see, I've got a bunch of blank spots here, which means I need to buy more Tim Holtz Distress ink. My husband says I have an addiction to crafting, and he's completely right. It's addicting. Anyway, and it's expensive. Hence the reason why I'm doing all this homemade stuff to save money. So that was a really cool idea as well. On that same website, they have a link that you can print off a bunch of labels too to label your ink pads. So I just printed that off and then taped them onto my ink pad. So when they're sitting like this, you can see which ink pad you need to grab. So I thought that was a great idea as well. And again, I'll post a link to that at the end of this video. So I hope that you found these tips useful. And stay tuned. I do plan to post some more videos on some homemade creations to help save money. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.